Hey,
Hi.
new show, new intro. What's going on?
I love it. We're here. Welcome to New York Nerd Show Network. This is Crazy Card Collecting. All that Pat, Lord Cash, Gizmo's down there.
Woohoo!
Yeah, Lord Cash, I love the intro. It's cool stuff, and I'm really excited to take our card collecting to the next level. And there's no other way to take it to the next level by going into the dumpster, because we're taking a look at Garbage Pail Kids Food Fight. And
Right here.
Look at that beautiful nugget right there. They this came out recently, about a week ago. Topps put out the Food Fight collection, and Lord Cash was able to actually find some of the Food Fight locker tins. When he showed this to me the other day, I was definitely drooling over here. That could have just been I was hungry. I don't know, but I was really excited to see these because, as many of you know, if you've been watching, I am a big Garbage Pail Kid collector. I have been since, honestly, the 80s. Here's one of my many binders of some of the original ones. I have full sets for series 2 through 16 and a lot of other ones. Still can't get that elusive series 1 that is ridiculously expensive. But I was not able to get a hold of the newest set. But like I said, that guy over there with the long red hair was able to. So
yeah, I was able, like, you kind of see him right back there. I've got 4 more plus this one here, so I got 5 of them. I just picked them up because I know watching some of your other ones where you were opening up some of the Garbage Pail cards, and you're like, he likes them. I'll pick them up. It'll give us something to talk about. And then you're like, those just came out today. I can't find them. You got 5 of them. What's up? So
yeah, good timing for sure.
Yeah, so I've been holding on for around about a week or two, and I know you've just been anticipating, like, let's open them. So I think it's finally time to actually open them. You ready for that?
I am definitely ready.
All right, well, let's go ahead and break off the little sealer here.
Oh boy,
I know, it's like, good grief. They vacuum sealed this sucker in pretty good. That's how you know it's fresh.
Yes. Fresh, trashy food.
All righty, well, here we go. I'm going to look at the box here. It says a little Food Fight, to do, chew with mouth open, Garbage Pail Kids stickers, eat boogers. So, and there are, I'm going to look, I thought there was something on here. The sticker itself says, look for exclusive loaded puzzle sketch cards. So we're going to see if we have any of those in here. There are a total of 10 packs plus 3 celebrity chef stickers. So there's a total of 83 sticker cards per box.
Yeah, it's a loaded pack, and I've never had a lot of luck pulling a lot of the specialty cards. Because like there's going to be rainbow cards, which basically means that the border has a different color around it. Some like really hardcore Garbage Pail Kid collectors, they want to get what's called the full rainbow. So it'll basically be one character with 9 different colors. I am a big fan, but I don't need 9 of the same card. But also there is a sketch, a printing plate, which you'll know exactly what that is if we find one. There's autograph cards. And you're saying sketch cards. Everything is kind of like, pretty self-explanatory in reality. Like the sketch cards are literally just like typically either a black and white or full color, like just quick sketch of what the card was going to look like. Autographs cards, they don't have the character's name. Instead, they have an autograph of one of the artists, like Joe Simcoe. Easy for me to say. And I'm driving to Florida right now, Lord Cash. If you pull out one of the ones that is a redemption card for a Series 1 pack.
Oh my goodness, I would love to have that. So on our card cam, you can kind of see that's what the packs look like. I've got the other 9 right here in hand. So do you want to start with the celebrity, the little 3 that we've got here, or do you want to save those for the end?
We'll save those for the end.
All right, maybe that might open 5, then a little sandwich for it. Let's see what we've got here. I'm going to go ahead and remove that, and we're going to go and open up our first pack. I can just write them in half, right? That's how you do it, right? You just cut them?
Oh, yeah. I typically will, anyway, like when I get them, I typically will ultimately keep one like wrapper, and I put it in my binder. So, yeah, no, it's all good.
And I was just saying, like, you just cut the whole thing in half, right?
Oh, yes, I gotcha, yeah. It's been a long day.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Well, at least I did. I opened it really nice and neat. So there's at least one that's a good keeper there. So, all righty. Well, we're going to go ahead and just run through these real quick. We have Stompin Stella. So I'm going to get that a little bit closer. We can kind of get to see that artwork for you.
Now, is there a way just to make that like we usually do for the wrestling? So like that's the big picture?
Bam.
Yeah.
Or do you want to go full screen, full screen? Not even look at us.
Well, they got to see us. I mean, we're the beauty. That's the beast.
So that was there. Then we've got Gummy Gus.
Very nice. And that looks like it's card 79.
Yep, 79A. So
and every Garbage Pail Kid has an alternate title.
So Sick Vlad.
That's actually pretty clever. Now, Lord Cash, how are the backs? Are they like what do you see on the back of the cards?
So let's look at it. Actually, these ones, it looks like you got little puzzle pieces.
Okay.
So these one actually might, I don't know if it's just by looking at the color, those might go together. You got actually some popcorn there, so it looks like we're building that up pretty well. Because even I got more here.
Delicious.
I'm just keeping them going with adding them all in, and then we can kind of look at them towards the we'll flip them to see what there, and then these two actually have menu items.
Okay.
It's not organic. It's a genius of organisms, and then we have some pizza pies even smaller than Caesar's.
There you go. Very nice. Because like each Garbage Pail Kids series usually has some kind of a different theme, whether it be like a wanted poster, a comic, like a flashback one. So I was curious what this line had.
Yeah, those look like they're the puzzle pieces that are building towards a little bit of popcorn. So I think I remember this one, Janet Planet.
Oh yeah.
And then there is Charred Chuck.
Oh man.
Little flaming going on there. And so all these ones, and then you have this one, which is a sideways one. You go, let Saul go.
That's very nice.
And then all those right there are puzzle pieces ones. And then these ones are the menu ones. So we have macaroni. And then you've got Vega Tegan.
And that's one of the rainbow cards. That is that's the snot color. So that means Vegan Tegan comes in 8 different colors around the border and probably a plain one.
Very nice. So we've got those there. And actually, it looks like all of these they're all like sticker cards.
Yeah, they it's funny because like they're stickers, but they're full page stickers, unlike the original Garbage Pail Kids, where it was actually basically it was like shaped. So I'll give you an idea.
So if you look right here on the card, it actually says peel here.
Yep.
So all of those have them on them. So
I don't know if you could let's see, just
I'll make you bigger.
Okay. So on the original ones, they had the same idea,
gotcha.
But they were die cut around the outside, so they're a little bit different. I actually prefer this design, but the newer sets over the last 4 years have been like this. And that's like one of the there's like a license basically to be married. And if you find some of these, you actually will see they're filled out, some kids. But this is actually from series 1. This is one of the more expensive ones because again, the first handful were incredibly expensive, and the kids were actually straight up designed after the Cabbage Patch Kids, which actually created a situation where they had to get a change of character because they were getting sued by Coleco.
Oh wow! All right, well let's see what we got over here. Go ahead and head back over. All righty, so now this is the second pack. And again, looking at the backs here. And actually, here's one that's kind of cool. It actually shows you what the card is supposed to look like, the puzzle piece, It says collect all 9. Here's what your completed puzzle will look like. So it looks like the refrigerator is barfing all over somebody.
Of course. And I believe that the border of the green represents the border of what those other pieces were. So like the ones that we showed in the last pack were red. I would imagine that the next, when you see the image for that, it's probably a red border.
Yeah, looking at these ones, there's a red border. Oh, my lights fell.
I thought so. I wasn't sure. I thought I saw something, but I'm also just staring at the cards.
It's what happens when you try something new 5 minutes before you start. So yeah, they have all the red borders on them, except for you do have the middle piece, which has no border on it.
Right.
So setting those aside, then of course it looks like we do have a checklist A all set up there for you. And then again, we've got the little puzzle pieces. I'll kind of show those off real quick before we jump into what's in the front. There's looks like your centerpiece there. You got your bottom left corner, your top right corner with an F plus, and then you got your top middle where the refrigerator's not looking so hot. And then, there's another F plus, which I'm thinking we may have a duplicate if the backs are the same or yep. So, and here's what you're talking about. So there's one of your rainbow last Milla, but then you also have it regular.
And it's the two different. They have different names though too, because that's the food selfie Steffi. So that's the alternate of that card as well.
Nice. And then this one's a little different because it's not all like the ones have a kind of a white border. This one's actually exploding off of it. So I don't know if that means anything because like this one you kind of see the difference in the card design. So we've got Tater Todd, Spicy Spencer. This is Cool Wit. Then we've got Flaky Fran, Stuck in Keith. And then Herschel Squirts.
Love it. That's my favorite so far. The yellow one is the I think it's called the mucus. So we've seen we've seen 2 of the colors of the rainbow. We've seen a mucus and we've seen a snot. I find it interesting though that the 2 packs we've pulled, Lord Cash, the puzzle pieces were all together.
Yeah.
Like these cards were not random. Which these packs weren't like done randomly. I think it's kind of interesting.
So I'm looking through them here a little bit. So these ones have a green. Well, some of them do actually. Okay, so here's one where I actually do have a green and a yellow border. Okay,
and those are in the same pack.
So these were in the same pack, but yeah, the other ones that's a little weird. Now I'm also noticing that there's another one of these cards that has a different name.
Mm-hmm.
That's Livy Linguini, but I also had Macaroni.
Yeah, like I said, every card has 2 names, and they've always done that ever since the initial inception in 1985. And now that you've got the borders, I mean, you can basically have, if I'm doing my math right, you can have 11, maybe even 22 different variations of the same card. Topps is getting their money's worth out of their art.
Right. Yeah, because I guess that's where you've got the this one's 37A, and then the one with Macaroni is 37B.
Exactly, and like
you got an A name and the B name.
Exactly, and the checklist that you showed, there are 100 different pieces of art in each Garbage Pail Kids set, and then, like I said, you have 100 of the A and 100 of the B, which is why these binders fill up pretty quick. Because if you're going for a true complete set, you're going to have 200 cards minimum.
At minimum, yeah. So then you've got Zesty Zoe, Kilted Kyle, Mardi Gras, very apropos for the time frame. We've got a snot card, Prize Presley.
Okay.
We've got a Spittin' Spencer, Finger Lick Ken.
Oh my god.
And then we have Junkatarian John.
The hell?
So I guess instead of a vegetarian, he's a Junkatarian.
I guess that makes sense. I get it now. Like Junkatarian, what is that?
Yeah, and this is one of the reasons why I kind of noticed that, because this one has the little pizza menu, and then this one has Orange Folius.
Okay.
Wimpy Sub Shop. And then there's a green border. There's another one, so I think those go on top of that one.
Oh.
So those connect. And then, okay, so here's the completed red. That's what your popcorn is going to look like.
Okay.
When you get all 9 of them. And then FKA, another menu, formerly known as chicken. And then this one is a yellow border piece.
Okay.
Not sure what that's going to look like yet, but
at least they're getting more mixed up. Yeah, the first pack or two, I was like, why are they all the same?
Yeah, it was weird that they were all like that. All right, so here we are going through number 4.
And so if you're just joining us, we're opening Garbage Pail Kids food fight set. It just came out as of this recording about a week and a half ago from Topps. It's the newest release, and we're taking a look at one of the lockers.
Getting some of the I'm kind of doing a little preview of them first real quick, kind of see what we're so the one card, there's Bad Food Brad. That's the actual card of the puzzle.
Okay.
That we're looking to put together. So looking here, look at a couple of other extra pieces here. And some of them we're getting into the alternate characters, because here's some more of the popcorn that we're looking with. So these are, and then there's your middle piece again. But I believe the ones on the other side are actually the alternate names again. So there's more of the red barrier, and then here's another menu of OG's roast beef. You'll say, "Oh geez, I can't believe I ate here."
Now, look, did you ever collect Garbage Pail Kids, or know anybody that did as a child?
I was clearly aware of them. I watched the movie from the 80s. And outside of that, I really didn't have much to do with them. Like I said, I knew they were there. I knew the cards. I just never really got involved with them. So here's another one of an alternate name that's Dylan Pickles.
Okay. Yeah, instead of the Vlast Dick, I think it was.
Yeah. That says Spacey Stacy. I know it's the little light's a little bit hard to see that one. I'm trying to move it around so we don't get that glare. I think this one's another one because it's Cheesy Chester.
Yep.
Then here's Chuck Lett.
But that's the booger.
And then here's a new one, Connoisseur. And then here's Inflamed Colon.
Oh my lord.
Pounded Parker. And then of course, there, like I said, there's the Bad Food Brad, which is number 99B. So I'm sure we'll have to see what that the alternate one is. All righty, here's number 5. Let's see what we got here. All right, so a couple other new ones here. Oh no, this one looks like the sticker kind of came loose.
Really?
Yeah. So, and it's Rio. So I find that kind of amusing. It's Rio, but the sticker kind of broke on that one. Got another version of the backside of the card.
Okay.
But again, it's the different name. It's Unaware Eddie.
Okay.
Then there's Whipped Cream Ken, which is again the other alternate name. Kingston Cake, which again is another name. So potato. We've got here's your namesake, Protein Patrick.
I've never had a full Patrick before. I have so many Pats, but they went the whole way.
Honey Bee. Foot Cheese Charlie. And then so on the back side, looks like there's some more of the green, the refrigerator barfing. So, and then we have a backside of the menu. Domino's, we know your credit card number, and it's safe with us.
Nice.
So, kind of a little sad about that one, but I guess they happen when you've got all these cards together, and they do have that stickerness to them. So,
I mean, it looks like it's still on the card. I mean,
yeah,
it's gonna go in a binder sleeve, so it should be good.
Yeah, I'm trying to like push it back down to have it stick back to it. So, but it's really not working too much. I think the stickiness is kind of come loose.
Right.
So all
good.
All right. Well, so far we've gone through 5 packs. I still have 5 left. We've got a lot of A's and B's. No, to my knowledge, we haven't got any duplicates yet, so that's a good thing so far. So the question is, keep going, or do we want to go with the mystery? I say mystery because I'm looking at them. They're in a clear. So these are like
do like the mini pack in between, like you were saying. It's almost like the meat in a sandwich.
There you go. Well, this one there's only 3 cards, so it'll be a little light sandwich.
Now, does it say on the locker like what the theme is for those tins?
So I think they might be celebrities.
Okay.
So yeah, they're 3 celebrity chef stickers.
Okay.
So which now that I can see them before you. So on the back it says celebrity chef. And so we have Grinding Gears Gordon.
Okay.
Flavored Town Fieri. And Cookin' Carla.
Oh my God. I don't know what her name is other than Carla probably, but I recognize her. My wife, BitOfRits, watches a lot of cooking shows.
Nice.
I do too, I guess.
Like I say, by association, I think you do those as well.
Exactly.
So, but again, they're the celebrity ones. Now, I know it was in the second one. So I'm looking at if they actually have. I'm looking at the numbers on here. So this is an 8A. So these do not seem like they are on the checklist. Because even though like the Gordon one is 7A, but if I look on 7A on here, it's a different card.
Yeah, those are going to be separate.
Separate checklist.
Exactly, and typically I think there's 10. So they'll go up to like 10A and 10B.
Right. So, and one thing I'm noticing, like on the checklist, they're a lowercase a and b, whereas these ones are the uppercase.
Huh.
So I didn't kind of setting them apart. All right. So let's jump back in.
For those of you that were, I had to put a question in the chat a little while ago about what was the first ever Garbage Pail Kid. And if you guessed, let me see. How do I make myself the full screen? I don't even know. Oh, this is good. So the first one ever was actually called Nasty Nick. He was 1A, and he was a vampire that was basically taking a shot out of a Barbie doll. If you ever get that one, it is the first card of the first series. It is actually literally worth thousands of dollars.
Oh, wow. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Is it a good uh-oh?
So out of appetite.
Huh.
And then I need to look on here before I show it up on thing. But there's a thing where you can go on here. There's a scratch off on the bottom. And it says, redeem your exclusive digital Garbage Pail Kid pack now. Scan QR code or follow the steps below. And so, like I said, there's going to be a code there that you'll be able to sign in and get a digital version. Did you realize that there's a possibly an app for collecting these? You got it?
I do have it. Topps updated it about a month or two ago, and that's what it's talked about. Is Topps has actually started putting out digital card packs.
Yeah.
And you could technically trade them within the community, but the cards are actually animated. So I'm sure that particular card animation is probably like it's erupting behind them.
Yeah.
I like the art though. I don't.
It's very old school.
Yeah.
Because if you look at that and then you look at this one, there's definitely a modern look to this. And again, here's another. Here's the A to the B we already saw. So this was Tenderized Travis. Here's another one, Lemon Nadine.
Okay.
Haggis Hamish. Here's another alternate. Vindictive
card.
Yep, a snotter. Then we've got Chad Archees.
Nice.
Here's like a Bazooka Bubble, Owen Bubbles. And then we've got
geez.
Flavor Phil. And then we've got a sideways card of Mary Dairy.
Interesting.
So looking on here, we've got another menu item. Fire Louise subs. Our restaurants have lice and they burn like fire.
Oh, Fire Louse subs. I got it.
Yep. Long John's liver. Our liverwurst is the worst. It looks like I got another checklist for the A side. So I think there was another one. Look at this one. That was on Flannery, Flaky Fran, and then we get it on Cheddar Cheese. So it looks like they're both the A checklists.
Yeah, it's funny. And the newer Garbage Pail Kids, I haven't been able to like really notice if they are set 100% to like this is going to be on the back of this card. Typically on the first like 1 through 14, I would say, of the original set, they were definitely matched up. So like you always had this backing than the other. The last 2 or 3 series, it was just like the wheels just fell off. They're just kind of like, yeah, let's put that back on this one. Like cards have like at least 3 different possible backs, which makes collecting even more of a ridiculous nightmare because I do keep those because I want to see what the different backs are.
Right. All right. So looking at the backs, we got another menu piece. Blanda Express. Sure, the food may be bland, but come for the ambiance. Dunkin' Go Nuts. You'd be nuts to eat our donuts. So I guess they lost one. It's now 4 guys. We ground the 5th one into the beef.
Nice. I gotta tell you, as weird as these are, I'm getting hungry. My stomach just
I hawk into each and every customer's meal. So yummy. And then I won't show them, but there's a yellow and 3 reds on the whatever on the for the whatchamacallit. And then as far as what we have here, so this one we've got refined Reggie. So we've got the other refrigerator. So this is Fridge Frankie. We've got Irritable Lowell.
Nice.
Ice Cream Sandy. Ice Cream Sandy.
I just got the WWE ice cream bars last night.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll be showing those.
Peat Nut Allergy.
Oh man, that's ridiculous.
Donut Dawn.
Okay.
I'm out of curiosity. Yep, that's the one with the Dunkin' Donut.
Okay, that makes sense.
So they actually paired that one up nicely. And then this is Chuck Steaks.
Yeah.
And then this one looks kind of cool. Trashy Tray.
Oh, nice.
And that's a yellow one.
Yeah, the mucus.
All right.
Interesting. So like we're down. So far, 7 packs in. We've gotten a couple of mucus, a couple of couple booger, and we've got one redemption card for a digital Garbage Pail Kid.
Yep. So let's see what we got in here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Literally every single one of these cards is a menu card.
Huh.
So, all right. So we're going to start off with the sideways one. Moldy Molly.
Wonder Bread.
Which of course has Slobway on the back. Why cook? Take the Slobway out. There's another 4 guys. Says the same thing. But this one is Butchered Butch.
I bet you it was on the other. That's probably on the other guy than the other meat one before.
Yeah, the 4 guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's another Drunken Donuts. So this is Donut Hole Joel.
Okay.
Blanda Express has Allergic Nick. And then here's another FKA with Fried Hans. This one's a little disturbing. I'll put this show there because we have a back in the box. You'll want to put it back. And then we get a new one called Third Helping Theo.
Okay. It's crazy.
So here's a new one called Cinnabon. Gluttony is a sin, you know. And then we've got Toast Ted.
Oh. That is disturbing with that eye.
Yeah. Pop Quiz Nose. Question, what do you think we really put in our food?
You remember those like acid mice or whatever that used to be in the commercials for Quiznos?
Yeah. Oh.
We're going to Quiznos. We're not going to marry much.
And this one is Shrimpy Cheryl.
Oh, okay.
So those ones, and like I said, we have, looks like there's one, you got a sideways, and then you've got one snot one.
Okay.
All right.
How many more packs do we have?
We've got Dose.
All right. I'm hoping we pull something extra good because I don't know.
Well,
who needs a brand new pair of shoes? I don't know.
Worst case, there's 4 more cases over there.
I know, right? I mean,
right.
like I said, I go just for the cards, but at the same time, it's always like, it'd be cool to kind of pull something that's extra special.
All right, so we got another Slobway with the sideways, but this one is a Loaf of Fred.
Okay.
Got another, there's a snot card, and then I'm looking at the back here. We got a couple more menu. We have the popcorn of what the puzzle is going to look like, and that's going to be on Snack Attack Jack instead of junk food, vegetarian, junkatarian.
Yeah, junkatarian or whatever. I like the Snack Attack Jack. I like that name.
So, and then I've got, I'm gonna see if I can hold these up since they're right in a row. I actually have the 3 bottom pieces to the green border of the refrigerator. So here we have Buzzed Baron.
Okay.
We have Termite Terry and Spicy Spencer. So this one we've got another Domino's, except for this one's the alternate. This is Grated Grady.
Okay.
Then we've got 2 new ones. We've got, and again, I'll show the back is Hardly's.
Yeah.
It's Hardly Food. And on that one, you've got Marsha Mello.
That looks weird. It's like a peep, though. I get it.
It's a peep turd.
Yeah.
Then we have Apple Fees, the only restaurant with a napkin surcharge. And on that one, you get Saul Shaker.
My God. Now, like, that's clever. They really, Topps always like really digs deep with these names. Like just the the human names. Like I know Saul because I think it was a character on the Godfather or the right. Was it a
Breaking Bad?
Breaking Bad. There you go. But like some of these names, I'm just kind of like I've never heard of anybody with that name. But what's weird is, Lord Cash, I was actually going through my all my cards, like the thousands I already have, and I did not see your name.
Brian?
Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, I think I've said your name many times, but
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have a Garbage Pail.
I'll have to look again because you definitely should. Like, BitOfRits has 2. I have way more. But I'll maybe do a special with that. Like, kind of like show each other's names.
Right. So here's our sideways spilled milk.
I think I like that better than the other one that was before.
Yeah. So I think this is the 3rd or the 4th checklist for the A side.
We haven't gotten a B side yet.
No B side.
That's bonkers.
So, and this one is Chet Zit.
What?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Whatever. Then this one's a menu for Long John's liver, but we got the A version of Joe Blow.
Okay.
We'll leave that one to the side. It looks like I've got the. Bear with me. The very top of the yellow. So, and that one we've got. New card, Hunter Gatherer.
Okay.
We have Peter Pellets. And then we actually have Pop Corey. So that's the actual card of what you're collecting all the red pieces for. So actually that's that one.
So 9 out of 10 packs, we at least don't have any duplicates.
I'm outside of the checklist cards.
Yeah.
On the back. I think all 10 of them, which by the way, this was the 10th pack.
Oh, okay.
I don't think there was a single duplicate. I'm 90%.
No, I didn't see anything either that would because again, like there were some like similar cards that had like a different border. Or
well, because like even then, as of right now, I believe you've had the A and the B card, and that's the only duplicate that's been out there that I've noticed. Even if if we had one that was a mucus or a snot, I don't think we had the regular one for it.
Right.
So, but we've got 2 new ones. So we've got Crispy Scream. You'd scream too if you saw how they were made. And this one is a mucus card or a snot card. Funnel Cake Drake.
It always creeps me out when they have something going on with their eyes, and that is probably next to the candle one. This right here is absolutely the worst. That looks so awful.
Okay, it's like one bird's eating funnel cake. This one's eating, left arm, and that one's going for the straight up eyeball.
Oh no!
So, and then we've got Bury Queen. Eat here, and you'll be 6 feet under. And then this one, speaking of eyes, Joe Cone.
Now that's a silly. Funny enough though.
Hold on. Seagull taking your eyeball, that's disturbing. But 2 snow cones jabbed up in your eyeball sockets, that's funny.
They're colorful and they have googly eyes, Lord Cash.
So yeah, those are all the cards we have.
I have to say though that the seagull ripping out the eye has finally changed. It is trumped my all-time least favorite Garbage Pail Kid. I have it in my hand right here. This is the one that always freaked me out as a kid, and I think the eyeball one just beat it. Are you ready?
Go for it.
Bloody Mary. I hated this one. I've always been afraid of bleeding. That's something that I don't enjoy.
Right.
But this card freaked me out so much when I was a kid, and it still does as an adult. But again, The seagull ripping out that kid's eye. Yeah, I think it's a little worse.
Yeah, that's a little on the disturbing side. Oh, so I see we have we actually looking on the list. That is card 100.
Oh, the the inflamed colon was the other version of it.
Yeah, an irritable bowel. That's actually card 100. So I thought that was kind of interesting that that we actually have card 100.
I love it, Lord Cash. I definitely like those cards, and I can't wait to see the rest of them.
Yeah, so I'm in the process right now of making 2 piles, an A pile and a B pile, just so I can kind of start putting them in order, so I can kind of see which ones we're still missing. Like I said, I just curious as to which ones are out there and see if we actually can make a full puzzle piece. And maybe the next time we talk about it, we'll be able to show a little bit of that all together.
So, Lord Cash, as a bonus.
Yes.
All right. Put it in the chat, too. I'll do it next time. But as a bonus, pick a number. Pick a number, we'll say 90 through 375.
Let's go 246.
246. All right, here we go. This is from the original series. This is from, I believe, I won't even guess. I have a list over here, but I don't know what actual series it is, but here we go. 246.
There you go.
John. And just like the newer ones, there's a puzzle piece on this one.
Of course. Wouldn't have it any other way. All right.
So we have, obviously, we won't do them tonight, but we have more boxes to come. Also, I have some of the Garbage Pail Kids 35th anniversary cards over here that we can do another side. And at some point, I'm going to open the exclusive cards on the back of this R.L. Stine Garbage Pail Kid book.
Uh-oh.
So, special cards in the back. I was about to do it now, but I just know that if BitOfRits finds out that I do him on this, she's going to flip out.
Right.
It's all about that content.
You got to have a special one for that.
Absolutely.
So, I think I've officially sorted. I'm going through them one more time just to make sure I didn't accidentally put an A and a B and a B and an A, because that would just be, that'd be not right. So
now, as you guys are seeing right now on the bottom of the screen, obviously we appreciate you guys joining us. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, whether you're watching us on YouTube, Facebook Live, or on Twitch. We do a variety of shows throughout the week, including Crazy Card Collectors. If you do the like, share, and subscribe, though, you'll get alerts that tell you when we're doing some shows that without a schedule, because this one was not scheduled. We just kind of decided, hey, let's pop open a box tonight. We normally would be doing WandaVision today, but we did that last night because the finality is tomorrow. Now, WandaVision is part of our series that's called I Stream, You Stream. It is Thursdays at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Once WandaVision wraps up this week, we're going to basically be going on to our next series, which is going to be we're going to do a review show, and then we're going to be doing Tom and Jerry, HBO Plus, and we're also going to be doing Winter Soldier and Falcon. That'll be coming up. But we do also do Slam Nation Wrestling, Lord Cash and I. That is Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we review professional wrestling, typically the WWE. We take a look at the main shows like Raw and SmackDown, while also looking at pay-per-views. Additionally, we do a video game show. Typically, that is on the Video Game Room is on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. We're kind of experimenting a little bit. You may have seen me go live yesterday. Trying to figure out some other systems that I can also stream, like the Super Nintendo, TurboGrafx, things of that nature. So you might see a couple different pop-ups throughout the week of me just kind of tinkering around with it. But typically, 8 o'clock Tuesday nights. And then, I Stream, You Stream is on Thursdays. Funko Royalty is coming up very soon with the one and only Lord Cash as he goes through his immense collection of Funko Pops. That's coming out pretty shortly. And mail call. We take a look at what we got in the mail. Pretty self-explanatory, but we do order some really weird stuff. BitOfRits, Lord Cash, and myself, so it is a good time. And then Call of the Wild. We talk about stuff that we buy out and about, and we don't go to normal stores. Sometimes we do, but typically we go to places off the beaten path, so to speak. A lot of like locally owned stores. So it's a lot.
Yeah, we're trying to keep things a little interesting and have a little bit of this, a little bit of that for people to watch and enjoy. So yeah, it's a good time. Like I said, with everything out there, whether you're tailing toward your geeky nerd side, your card collecting, Funko Pops, your video gameage, we got you. We try to have you covered, man.
Like a blanket.
Exactly. So I'm looking on here, and in each side, it says there's 10 packs, 3 celebrity chef stickers, so 83 sticker cards per box. So you have our 3 celebrity ones that we had, plus 40 A and 40 B cards. So that means there's only 60 each, because I'm fairly certain there was no duplicates. I will make a run through just to double check that. So in the other 4, we'll have to find the other 60. And then, of course, if we have any of them that are of the rainbow cards, then we'll kind of have to find more of them. But what I found interesting is this card, the redeemable one, that's not part of it. Because there's 40 plus the 3. That's your 83 cards. This bonus 84.
See, that's what I was thinking. So that's awesome. And it's weird. Like, I'm probably going to redeem it, but part of me doesn't want to even like scratch it. I just, you know what I mean? But we'll see.
Yeah. Can you hold it up to like a light and maybe,
I know, right?
You can read through it.
Now, I'm trying to say, a viewer, DJ Silence, mentioned there's going to be a new Garbage Pail Kid books this May. So I got to finish reading this one pretty quick. I'm about halfway through it. So that's awesome news.
There you go. You have to do some light nighttime reading before going to bed.
That's what I did last week. So, I will say too, especially if you're on our Facebook right now, as we're going through these, in all seriousness, if you notice a card that you might need for your collection, especially like the rainbow ones, drop it in the message, on this stream. That's totally cool, because I'm sure, as Lord Cash is pointing out, we have some more tins. I would be shocked if somehow we get through all the tins without duplicates.
Right. Yeah. Well, again, just logistically, they've got 83 times 4. That's what, 332.
Yeah.
Kind of doing math there a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. So if you need an extra card, I'd be more than happy to trade with you. Like I said, especially with the rainbow stuff. I don't care about the rainbow. As long as I have the card in general, I'm not worried about the rainbow.
Yeah, so we'll see about having those. Definitely let us know.
Absolutely. And again, we do thank everybody for joining us, liking, subscribing, and sharing. Tomorrow is Friday. Watch WandaVision. It drops. It's always just 3 in the morning. If you want to get it.
Yep, it's there for you.
Yeah, it's the finale. Bittersweet, as you mentioned last night.
Yeah, it's going to be a 50-minute runtime, supposedly, with credits. So about 43 minutes with, once you strip away all the other credits. I'm sure there's going to be one final post-credit scene, which, by the way, I never actually mentioned this. So a little I stream, you stream, little nugget knowledge here for you. I think I figured out why the first 6 episodes did not have post credits. Would you like to know why?
Because those kind of shows never did.
No, but when were those shows made? What time frame? Versus when did we actually get the MCU and in correlation? So if you think about it, the first one we get is from the Malcolm in the Middle time frame, which took place in the 2000s.
Right.
which is when we first got the first Iron Man movie, was in 2008.
And that's when they started having post-credit stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So there was no MCU in the 90s, the 80s, and all the way back, so movies did not have post-credit scenes until really religiously. A couple movies had them here and there. Ferris Bueller had a post-credit scene, but for the most part, they really weren't a staple of movies. As soon as the credits rolled, you hit out so you can beat traffic. But it's always surprisingly like on a when you're watching Endgame and Infinity War, that there's been almost 20 Marvel movies that have come out that you see people get up and walk out of the theater. I'm like, dude, have you never watched a Marvel movie before? Do you not realize that there's going to be a post-credit scene? Where are you going?
Well, ironically enough, Lord Cash, this is almost a post-credit scene to our Garbage Pail Kid episode.
I know. A little something extra for our viewers.
Well, with that said, super excited to have you guys. Make sure to check out the rest of our shows, and we will see you shortly. Stay tuned.